leave. Minnie said goodbye to her friends with a smile, but her heart felt strangely heavy. I don't know when I'll see him again, she thought as she walked toward her car, the evening air cool against her skin. She opened the door and sat down, letting out a small sigh as she reached for the keys. Just as she was about to start the engine, she noticed someone in the side mirror. Her breath caught. He was walking toward her car. She sat there for a moment, staring at the steering wheel, her heart racing. Is he coming for me? He was. Minnie quickly stepped out of the car, unsure of what to say or do. Her hands felt awkward, her breath uneven. He walked up to her slowly, calmly, but there was something intense in his eyes. Then he spoke. Do you know Shalini? He asked, his voice low and curious. Minnie blinked, caught off guard. Shalini? Minnie stood frozen for a moment, his question echoing in her mind. Shalini? Then it hit her, a sharp, distant memory. Her aunt's daughter. Her cousin, really. But they were almost the same age, born just 10 days apart in the same month. The one who had died in a car accident 5 years ago. A wave of emotion swept over her, tightening her chest. She looked up at him, eyes wide. Yes. Shalini was my aunt's daughter, she said quietly. She was like a cousin to me. We were practically the same age, just 10 days apart. She passed away 5 years ago, car accident. He nodded slowly, his expression softening. I know, he said. Then more gently, oh, you're her relative. Minnie's heart thudded. She hadn't expected this. Not here, not now. Yes, she whispered. How did you know her? I knew her through Ramesh, he said softly. Ramesh, Minnie thought. Of course, Ramesh brother. Everything started to click. But something still felt strange. If he already knows she's no more, why is he asking me about her now? She looked at him, puzzled, a mix of sadness and curiosity in her eyes. Is there something you want to know about her? She asked gently. There was a pause, not awkward but heavy, as if he was searching for the right words. Minnie waited, unsure of what was coming, but knowing whatever it was, it mattered. He glanced around briefly, as if making sure no one was too close, then looked back at her directly into her eyes. It's just, he began, his voice low, almost hesitant. You look exactly like Shalini. Minnie felt her breath catch. For a second, the world seemed to slow down. Her mind tried to process his words. She had heard before that she and Shalini shared some features, but this was different. She didn't know what to say. Her lips parted, then closed again. I've heard that before, she finally said softly. He gave her a small, almost sad smile. It just surprised me. When I saw you earlier, it felt like seeing her again. For a moment, I thought I was dreaming. Suddenly, his phone began to ring. He glanced at the screen and sighed. Sorry, I have to go, he said, a hint of reluctance in his voice. Then he looked back at her. Can I have your phone number, please? Minnie felt her heart flutter. The sadness of the moment shifted into something warmer, something she couldn't quite name but knew was special. She smiled softly and gave him her number. I'd really like to keep in touch with you, he said sincerely. She nodded. I'd like that too. He smiled that same calm, steady smile, then said goodbye and walked away. Minnie stood there for a moment, watching him disappear into the crowd. And in her heart, there for a moment, watching him disappear into the crowd. And in her heart, she knew something with absolute certainty, that he is definitely going to keep in touch with her.